Hello. Hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy during these times. My name is Isiuwa Oghagbon, and I am from Northern Virginia. I'm a senior at Coastal Carolina University, and I'm a political science major with an international business minor, and I am also a Dyer Fellow. As a Dyer Fellow, I decided to do my research on gerrymandering, its effects, and any possible solutions. So what is gerrymandering? Gerrymandering is the manipulation of borders in one political party's favor. Why is this important? As many of you guys know, right now is the 2020 census. And what state governments do with the 2020 census is that they decide how many people in each state should be in each district. This allows them to draw districts in their favor for political gain. And this is very unfair in terms of politics. As citizens, we should be able to choose the people who represent us. Instead, with gerrymandering, people in power are able to use this tool to decide who gets to vote for them instead. One of the solutions I researched is called nonpartisan commissions, and in these commissions, people in government or people formerly in government with no political affiliation or registered as independents are the ones to draw the districts. The benefits of this solution are that it involves no politics in the matter or for fair districts to be made because, again, they're not based on politics. Some of the downsides to this solution may be that as society becomes more polarized, it's hard to find people who are true independents or true non-political affiliates. So at the end of the day, there might be some people making districts who still lean towards one or the other party, taking away the purpose of nonpartisan commissions. A second solution that I researched is called citizen-drawn districts. And in these, citizens are the ones to draw the districts. This is a good solution because it allows people who will be most affected by the drawing of districts to be part of making them. It is also good because people are less likely to have government ties and power struggles in the process of making new districts. This is something that has been implemented in California and Arizona with good results. Some of the downfalls may be there must be training involved so people understand how to properly make districts, but any kind of bad or faulty training can allow for poor districts to be made in the process. A third solution that I researched is called I cut, you freeze. This is a somewhat complex solution in the matter that it has a player 1 and a player 2. So these can fall in terms of party or just individuals who will draw the districts. So player 1 will choose one area of the map that they would like to have, and then player 2 will cut the map as they decide to see fit. And this kind of cut and freeze goes back and forth until there are no more districts to cut or freeze. So this is a good solution because it gets rid of any kind of gerrymandering, seeing as a person picks one part of the district, but the other player gets to cut and decide what parts of the district this player will have. But it doesn't always remove things like political party advantage, so people who are player 1 tend to be the party already in power. So this allows for the party in power to choose districts first that make them more powerful. So this solution doesn't remove all the problems with gerrymandering and redistricting, but it does allow for parties to come together to make decisions on which districts should be drawn. The fourth solution that I researched is called computerized districts. In this solution, majority of the drawing of districts is done by computers. This allows for unbiased districts to be drawn because in small cases, humans might be involved in the process of inputting demographic information. Outside of that, this is a process done mainly by computers. This allows for unbiased districts to be drawn along with zero incumbent advantage. Some of the downsides might be that there might be too many districts within one state, or those districts might be drawn through important geographic landmarks or large metropolitan areas. Another important part of my research was feasibility. While it's great to have all these solutions to this problem, one of the main components of getting these to the next step is feasibility. So what does it look like to implement any of these solutions? We have to look at cost. Is it actually doable? And would people in government be willing to give up their power? This may be one of the biggest problems in terms of feasibility, because we are asking people who are used to having governmental power to give up their power and give it to the people. But this is why I ask many people who are interested in this topic or want to see their government do a better job is to do research, to educate themselves on what their district looks like, why it looks the way it does, and who is drawing the districts in their states. This allows for more education to be spread among people and more knowledge to be gained by the general public. In my research, I found that there are many organizations working to the removal of gerrymandering and other unfair techniques. This is hopeful because future districts will look the way they should, a representation of the diverse people who live in their community and work in the community. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you all have a great day.